From the KSAN Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brittany Lawrence, and I just want to wish all the mothers out there across the San Angelo and Concho Valley a happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys feel loved and appreciated today with all your family and loved ones. And I also want to basically give a happy Mother's Day to my family back in New Orleans. My mother, grandmother, and auntie. These three women have pretty much molded me to the woman that I am today. My mom far left, grandma in the middle, and auntie far right. I love you guys so much and miss you, and I hope you guys are enjoying your Mother's Day in New Orleans. Now let's look at what temperatures and conditions were like earlier today. Saw plenty of blue skies with some cumulus clouds, hovered around the 89-degree mark today. Again, I think a lot of that had to do with that cold front. It kind of stalled its way slowly through here, and that's why temperatures quickly bounced up and bounced down in between that as well. Now last night we had a couple clouds in the area, so that's why we pretty much didn't cool off as cooler as we would be for around this time of year. Usually around this time of year we're around 59 degrees, but we got down only to 70, and then we rose up into the 89 mark where we are currently right now. Warmer to the southern half of the Concho Valley. That cold front has pretty much pushed itself further throughout the area and starting to spark up some storms out to our east. They're getting line of storms out to our east and even portions of our eastern counties. Now, current temperatures across Texas right now, seeing triple digits in Laredo, Texas, 86 in Corpus Christi, 84 in Tyler, 71 in Amaretto, so cooler in the Panhandle, 85 in Marfa. So most of us are seeing 80s and 70s now that that cold front has pushed its way through. And you know it has pushed its way through because now you're starting to see more northerly winds in most of the area, pretty much still seeing somewhat of a southerly wind in portions of Keble County. Hasn't probably got that close yet. Once that starts to turn more northerly, then we'll also start to say that cold front has moved through most of the Concho Valley. Now, we will be looking out for a chance of getting some severe storms. Most of our areas is under marginal risk right now. The heaviest and strongest risk is out to our east. They're in a slight risk for most of portions of eastern Texas, but here are the threats we could see if something was to pop up like they currently are. Is heavy rain, damaging wind gusts, and large hail. So something to worry about if we see these storms start to spark up in some of our eastern counties. Now, we are seeing this strong band of storms and line of storms pretty much extending as far north as New York all the way through eastern Texas, seeing some severe thunderstorm warnings in portions of eastern Texas as well. So I'm going to take a closer look there so we can see exactly what's going on. You see the reds, the blues, and even the whites. That's hail. So these are some severe category storms moving through Waco and portions of Shreveport. And I'm going to go ahead and put it as a now so we can see what it is now. So now south of Shreveport, pretty much seeing some strong magentas, whites in there. So that's hail signatures. So these are some severe category storms, and that's why they have severe warnings on those as well. Now I'm going to take us back to the Concho Valley to see what exactly is going on here. Now this is in the now. This is right now. It's not looping. So we're pretty much seeing some storms pretty much moving out of McCullough County now, and now out of our region into portions of Mason, but still lingering on a shower too. I'm gonna go ahead and loop so you can see how they started to form. They just started to pop up along that boundary of where that cold front is. So you're getting that lift, moisture, and instability, and that's why we just saw this single cell storm to start to pop up. Originally started in southern McCullough County and then moved out of our county in Mason, where they have now issued there a severe thunderstorm warning for that area. So I'll go ahead and put on the severe thunderstorm warning right now. Again, not for our counties, for Mason County until 6:30 p.m. That was that storm that I showed you previously that moved through McCullough County, now moving out of McCullough County into Mason, which is not in our viewing area. So we'll continue to watch to see if we get any more storms to our southern and eastern counties, if anything else pops up pretty much moving forward into the rest of the evening hours. But the rest of your Mother's Day here in San Angelo looks nice. It'll be warm. We'll be roughly in the 80s, getting down into the 70s by the time we get into 11 p.m. and expect it to get a little cooler tonight, depending on how quickly these clouds move in. So if these clouds move in more earlier afternoon, early evening, we may not get down to 59 degrees. It may be another warm night. We could see lower 60s. Some of us could see 50s, depending on that timing of that cloud cover. Now, for tomorrow, you can expect pretty much temperatures to pretty much be cooler but also warm, around 70s and 80s for most of us here. But if you want to know what your upcoming work week would be, because we have some rain and another chance of some severe storms coming in, you got to tune in to KSAN News at 10, where I give you all those details and give you guys all the outlooks and stuff that you need to pretty much stay weather aware throughout your work week. Thank you for tuning in to this weather update, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and tune in with me tonight at KSAN News at 10.